Hello everyone, myself Hitesh Gami, working as an assistant professor at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari, which is also known as MGTER Navsari. Today we are going to discuss about the basics of control system from subject control system theory. The aim of this subject is that to supplement the basic skill of an engineer. As an engineer, student must know the basics of automatic control system. Let's see flow of contents. What is control system? Requirement of good control system. Types of control system. Open loop control system. Closed loop control system. Comparison between open loop and closed loop control system, and feedback loop of control system. What is control system? In recent years, a control system have played a central role in development and advance of modern technology and civilization. Practically, every aspect of our day-to-day life is affected less or more by some control system. Water level tank, refrigerator, air conditioner, geyser, automatic iron, automobiles, all are the control system. The principle of control theory are applicable to both engineering and non-engineering field. Let's learn more about the control system. When a number of elements are combined together to form a system to produce desired output, then system is referred as control system. In other words, a control system is a system of device or set of device that manage, commands and regulate the behavior of other system to achieve desired result. In figure, we can see that the basic block diagram of control system. The main feature of control system is that there should be a clear mathematical relationship between input and output of the system. The next one is requirement of good control system. The first one is accuracy. Accuracy is one of the most important characteristic of automatic control system. Accuracy defined as the limit of the errors made by instrument when the instrument is used in normal operating condition. Accuracy can be improved by using the feedback element. To increase the accuracy of any control system, the error detector should be present in control system. Next one is sensitivity. The parameter of control system are always changing with change in surrounding condition, internal disturbance or any other parameters. And this change can be expressed in terms of sensitivity. The next one is noise. Noise is undesired input signal. A good control system should be able to reduce the noise effect for better performance. Next one is stability. Stability is important factor of control system. For the bonded input signal, the output must be bonded, and if the input is 0, then output must be 0. Then such a control system is said to be stable system. Next one is bandwidth. An operating frequency range decide the bandwidth of control system. The bandwidth should be as large as possible for a good control system. The next one is speed. Speed is the time taken by the control system to achieve its stable output. A good control system possesses the high speed, the transient period for such a system is very small. Now the next one is oscillation. A small number of oscillation or constant oscillation of output tends to indicate the system to be stable. Next one is types of control system. There are various type of control system, but all of them are created to control outputs. The system used for controlling the positions, velocity, acceleration, temperature, pressure, voltage, current, etc. are the example of control system. There are two main types of control system. The first one is open loop control system and second one is closed loop control system. Let's see in detail. The first one is open loop control system. A control system in which the control action is totally independent of output of the system, then it is called open loop control system. A manual control system is a best example of open loop control system. In figure we can see that the basic block diagram of open loop control system in which the process output is totally independent of controller action. Here I again repeat, the open loop control system in which the process output is totally independent of the controller action. Let's see the practical example of open loop control system. The first one is electric hand dryer, second one is automatic washing machine, third one is bread toaster, fourth one is automatic tea or coffee maker, and fifth one is light switch. The one thing is common in for all example, the process output is totally independent of controller action. In electric hand dryer, the hot air comes out as long as you keep your hand under the machine irrespective of how much your hand is dried. In automatic washing machine, the machine runs according to the preset time irrespective of washing is completed or not. In bread toaster, the machine runs as per the adjusted time irrespective of toasting is completed or not. In automatic tea or coffee maker, the machines also function for the pre-adjusted time only. In light switch, the lamps glow whenever the light switch is on irrespective of light is required or not. The advantage and disadvantage of open loop control system. The advantage of open loop control system, they are simple in construction and design, economical, easy to maintain, and generally they are stable. The disadvantage of open loop control system, they are inaccurate. Any change in output cannot be corrected automatically. The second one is closed loop control system. The open loop control system can be converted into the closed loop control system by providing feedback, and this feedback automatically make the suitable change in output due to the external disturbance. In this way, the closed loop control system is called the automatic control system. In figure we can see that the closed loop control system in which the feedback is taken from output and feedback into input. In closed loop control system, the feedback element and error detector are present. So the final closed loop control system is defined as a control system in which the output has an effect on the input quantity in such a manner that the input quantity will adjusted itself based on output generated. It is called closed loop control system. Let's see the practical example of closed loop control system. The first one is automatic electric iron. Second one is servo voltage stabilizer. Third one is water level controller. Fourth one is missile launch and auto track by radar. Fifth one is an air conditioner. And last one is cooling system in car. The one thing is common in all example are the process output is totally depend on controller action. In automatic electric iron, the heating elements are controlled by output temperature of the iron. In servo voltage stabilizer, the voltage controller operates depending upon the output voltage of the system. In water level controller, the input water is controlled by the water level of tank. In missile launch and auto track by radar, the direction of missile is controlled by comparing the target and position of the missile. In air conditioner, the functions depend upon the temperature of the room. In cooling system in car, it is operate depending upon the temperature which it controls. Next one is advantage and disadvantage of closed loop control system. The advantage of closed loop control system. The closed loop control system are highly accurate as any error arising is corrected due to the presence of feedback signal. The bandwidth range is large. The sensitivity of system may be made small to make system more stable. This system is less affected by noise. The disadvantage of closed loop control system, they are costly, they are complicated to design and required more maintenance. Now the next one is comparison of closed loop and open loop control system. In open loop control system, the feedback element and error detector are absent, while in closed loop control system, the feedback element and error detector are present. The open loop control system are easy in construction, stable and economical, while closed loop control system complicated in construction, unstable and costly. The open loop control system inaccurate, less maintenance, while closed loop control system are accurate and more maintenance due to the presence of feedback element and error detector. The hand dryer, washing machine are the example of open loop control system, while the automatic electric iron, servo voltage stabilizer, water level controller are the example of closed loop control system. Next one is feedback loop of control system. In any control system, the output is affected due to change in environmental condition or any kind of disturbance. So one signal is taken from the output and is feedback to the input. This signal is compared with a reference input and the error signal is generated. This error signal is applied to controller and output is corrected. Such a system is called the feedback system. In figure, we can see that the basic block diagram of feedback system. When the feedback signal is positive, then system is called positive feedback system. For the positive feedback system, the error signal is addition of reference input signal and feedback signal. When the feedback signal is negative, Then the system is called negative feedback system. For the negative feedback system, the error signal is given by given by the difference of reference input signal and the feedback signal. Next one is effect of feedback. Error between system input and system output is reduced. Second one is improvement in sensitivity. Stability may be affected. Improve the speed of response. Now next one is frequently asked question in GTU exam. The first one is define the open loop and closed loop control system. Second question is what is control system? Mention the difference between open loop and closed loop control system. I hope you like this video. Thank you.